Technical difficulties.
Dun 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 dun
When
dun.
Mewtwo realized he was conscious and immediately started having an existential crisis, I felt that.
I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Oh god, I'm having an existential crisis. And I need pictures of Spider-Man!
Give me pictures of Spider-Man, goddammit, Parker!
Damon, I just...
Vemon, I need pictures of Spider-Man on my desk by this time tomorrow.
I can't really talk right now. Because apparently all I can say is, meow.
Welcome back to our Redux, our official Redux of Pokemon the first movie, aka Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yes?
Yes, although minus what the trailer, what the poster here says, Pikachu's Vacation, which was something I owned on VHS back in the day. Probably still
Same.
have it somewhere.
On the
Well,
old
I
types
was-
and old DVD, I think.
I was immensely disappointed by that because the Pokemon only said Pikachu, Pika, 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 and it was subtitled throughout the whole thing. I had no fucking clue. I was like, this seems very odd, to say the least.
Yeah. So...
And they showed that in theaters. That was their equivalent of the Angela Anaconda short that was at the start of Digimon
At
the
the
movie.
very least,
But at least
the
this-
Pikachu short was good.
Well, at least this was relevant
And
to the
fun.
movie, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's available on the Australian Blu-rays, I think. I could be wrong on that.
Oh, that's nice. Speaking of Blu-ray,
But
by
not
the
on
way,
American Blu-ray
the-
for whatever reason.
the cheapest way that you can buy the Muppets, all of the Muppet movies, is to import them from Australia or Canada. Because Disney only ever did a very limited release of the original Muppets movie, and the Australian version, the Canadian version, and because it's the same disc, are region-free. But you gotta pay $300 if you want the American version. $30
Of
if you want
course.
the entire collection. Fuck you,
That's
Disney.
retarded.
Fuck you, Disney.
Okay. So, what is our respective history with this movie?
Well,
Other than VHS.
not to retread too much. I can't remember.
Damon?
Well,
I mentioned
the first time I watched it was actually on a VHS tape in the 2000s.
Oh, good God.
Yeah,
we all
I'm
watched it
90%
on
sure.
VHS.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure that I had this tape on VHS at some point. I've seen not all of the Pokemon movies, because after a point, you stop giving a shit, but
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
eh,
I don't
think
give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Now, if
famously-
I gave a shit, I might just give a fuck, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a fuck.
Now, famously and quite oddly, the first Pokemon movie I ever saw was Pokemon Forever.
Nice. That's the one that kept almost all the music.
No! No, not
Yeah, that was-
that abomination!
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one that I tracked down the original DVD for, so that we could actually watch that. And then
then,
I
of course-
stumbled upon the Blu-ray at a local Goodwill. That was great, because they didn't have any
Oh,
idea what they
yeah.
had. That Blu-ray is like $200 now.
Anyway, so are we all set and ready to go?
Yep.
Yes. In 3, 2, 1. Yes, and we are watching the hour 25-minute version of this film, not the
You're welcome
Shorter.
for finding. Well, you're welcome for finding the link to it, so we can actually have the hour 25-minute.
I actually have the let me see who released this. I actually have the
And I'm
Judas
guessing it's
release of
synced up
Pokemon
with
movies
the
1
Japanese
through
one
21.
release, the Kanzenban
Yes.
or something like that.
Yeah, and that's what. If you go to those sites like AniWatch and whatnot, they actually did. Okay, so fun fact: that date is actually the based off of the dialogue in the old manor in Cinnabar Island.
Kevin, I remember when animation was good.
I
As
know,
do
right?
We've had such dog shit over the last couple of days.
And Look at it this way.
Both of those Digimon movies we watched yesterday looked like ass. Why is the tree
Diablo-mon
alias?
Strikes Back look less ass, and Digimon Tri will continue to be
Oh, look at that.
ass.
Look at the multiplanar zoom. Oh, it's beautiful. We don't get to
And
see
then
this anymore.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and we'll get to see it again in Pokemon in the third Pokemon movie. Hey.
I've
By
always
the way,
thought
the subtitles here are synced up to the Japanese version.
Yep. I've always thought it was kind
they're
of
actually
funny
subtitle translations for the Japanese.
that Mewtwo was classed as Pokemon 150.
Yep.
And Mew was 151.
Correct.
I actually have a
Yeah,
Pokemon
the weird thing is that
poster.
that whole thing was roughly close enough to the original.
Yeah, I actually have a Pokemon poster that has everything up to Mewtwo, and then it just has Togepi on the end with a next to it.
Yeah, Togepi, and then the infamous Pika-Blue.
Ah, yes, Meryl.
Meryl.
What are you doing? It's a shame they didn't keep Meryl's Japanese voice and it got dubbed over.
Scientists were so busy wondering if they could, they never stopped to think about whether or not they should. What am I? Who am I? What will I be? Where am I going? And what will I see?
Why does that guy have an accent?
Searching
and keep in mind, J-Goat voice.
Some truths to reveal. What thoughts are fantasy?
He plays Mewtwo
What
and also
memories
a certain doctor.
Dr. Fuji?
Yep. Hi, Amber.
And this is why people are always pairing up Mewtwo and Shadow. Because, well... Yeah.
Squirtle.
Charmander.
Squirtle.
Amber in the Japanese version is called I.
Yes, that's correct.
Mewtwo and I too. Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine if Maria Robotnik were a clone as well.
Oh, God.
This guy does kind of look like Gerald.
As played by Jim Carrey.
Yes. Copies are black and white. Only the original is in color. Ah! Tobias Foxington, you son of a bitch.
What?
Well, just look at Mewtwo. Mewtwo is like a grayscale copy of Mew.
Oh, God.
And Toby Fox worked copies are black and white, the original is in color, into Deltarune.
I don't know why they couldn't have put this in the original, because that would make it make more sense.
Yep, his wife left him.
Yep. That's heavy.
Poor bastard.
Kinda seems,
Yeah, even and choose to work under Giovanni.
Mm.
I am speaking with a very thick accent, as though to...
I am Ted Lewis, speaking with a Russian accent. Duh!
I hail from Pokemon equivalent of Mother Russia. Has there ever been Pokemon territory named after Russia or modeled after
I will admit,
Russia?
Jane did a good job playing Dr. Fuji.
We get more of his performance here in a. And here's the thing: you want to know where this dub came from?
Yep.
The dub for this part.
That was from the re-release, wasn't it?
That was from Mewtwo Returns.
Correct.
On DVD. It was a
It's
bonus feature.
Yeah, what he said.
They dubbed this before Mewtwo Returns when Jay Goad was available and not presumed dead.
Yes.
When I met him at UltraCon that one year, he was like, he just told me that the only reason that people already found out about him just from Facebook. No, silly.
I know, Charmander's being abducted.
Nope.
No, not again!
And this scene is actually also the explanation why Mewtwo, the first clones introduced in the movie, are Charizard, or Blastoise, and Venusaur.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, that
this
makes
explains
sense
the
now.
clones later on.
Yeah.
Oh god, this scene.
And he's already lost.
Doctor, we're losing her too. Amber. What's wrong, Amber? What's happening?
Wait a fucking second!
What?
Well, that
didn't sync up.
recontextualizes the entire movie!
Yep.
Ah! Warner Brothers, what the fuck?
Indeed.
It makes a lot more sense in the original.
Yep.
Because I've actually seen the Japanese version. Okay, that's accurate.
Tranquilizer.
Word for word.
And now Mewtwo is all Dr. Fuji has left.
Nothing is okay.
God
Amber's
damn.
gone forever. Only Mewtwo survives. Poor bastard.
Remember who you are.
But why?
Wouldn't it have been funny if they'd gotten David Attenborough to do the narration for this film?
That would have been very strange to get
Since
him.
the beginning of time, Pokemon have struggled for survival. Many strange and wondrous legends evolved over the decades. Legend has it that if you turn around twice on a Tuesday and then lift up the truck, you'll find Mew. Like that sequence in the filler episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged about the Paozu tuna. You know?
Yeah.
Pounding the tuna.
What am I? Who am I? What will I be? Where am I going? And what will I see? Searching my mind for some truths to reveal.
Those voices. Outside.
I must smack a bitch.
I have voices in my head. They counsel me, they understand. They talk to me.
Quiet! Let us hear its psychic powers!
Here's psychic powers. That sounds incredibly
Useless
stupid.
as psychic powers.
Well, that's neat. Is that my father or my mother?
Even so, you're actually better than Mew in every way. You were extremely overpowered in Gen
Okay.
1.
Then was it God? Are you saying that God created me?
Well,
Well,
Arceus wasn't
now.
invented yet, buddy.
Boy, howdy, Alex. We get some material out of the Japanese script of this?
Also, all of the music in this movie is replaced in the dub, which is pretty much a warning sign for what 4Kids would do later down the road.
Hey, to be fair, the music in the third movie is really good for the dub.
I will agree on that.
Yeah, Warner did the soundtrack album for this, and it's Batman Forever, Batman and Robin levels of embarrassing.
Yeah. So, existential crisis and themes around being born and whatnot, as well as the nature of one's existence is too much for kids, but flat out murder for a majority of the people, except for Fuji
We
here.
dreamed of creating the world's strongest Pokemon. And we succeeded.
And Fuji would go on to live.
We created the world's strongest weapon, and then we gave it a brain and free will. Why? Shits and giggles.
Yep, that's definitely going in there. Because, Damon, I don't know if we've ever told you this, but...
We've been working on a Pokemon the first movie abridged for way too long.
Oh,
yeah.
Neat. Well, you're more powerful. But you're not the strongest. That would go to a certain Mega Dragon in the next 2 generations who wouldn't get a Mega until Gen 6.
Really, now?
I am Giovanni, head of Team Rocket.
Now, could we get out of here? My Gucci's are burning.
Well, I'm sorry, but you have no say in the matter. And at least
Yeah.
my voice actor got to reprise his role during the dub change, but only starting with season 11.
Oy.
Join me, and together we can rule the Pokemon world.
Yes, Mewtwo, we will rule the
I'm-
Pokemon world together!
I'm a lot taller than you.
And my voice actor also plays an evil spirit in the Millennium Ring.
Dun 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 dun. Your purpose is to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their trainers.
The cries of their women. So yeah, while Mewtwo is in this montage of sorts, he's still pondering about himself. Which, of course, the dub
He's just
isn't
got a
clearly
constant
conveying.
loop of the Buck Rogers theme in his head.
Oh, God. Yeah, see. Oh, that's precious.
Not even an Alakazam, who's
Fuck
a
you,
really
Yuri
good
Geller!
psychic type, could stand up to it.
Magneton.
What does the Buck Rogers theme sound like?
I've been singing
Hey,
it.
Oh, hey,
hey,
it's
that's not
Gary
fair,
Zara,
Gary.
Magneto
This
King.
world
Hey, that's not fair,
unknown,
Gary.
far beyond my time. What
Hey,
am
I know I
It's
Who
was-
actually
am I?
connected
What
to the
will I
episode Battle of
be?
the Badge.
Where
Yep.
am I going, and what will I see? Searching my mind for some things to
I believe
reveal.
this is the
whole
scene-
ties to the movie
I
make
forget-
sense in the
I forget,
dub,
Alex.
because-
Is this
Let
the?
me
I forget, Alex. If this is the scene, or if the prior scene with Mewtwo, who talking to Giovanni, is the one where you made the Rocky Four, or thing. He's like Rocky Four was great. Shut up. Giovanni, you're being retarded.
Who said that? You are nothing but a slave to me. This cannot be my destiny. Is that your favorite word?
This is, giving off Resident Evil 1 Tyrant vibes here.
The only road that I have ever known.
And that would be connected to another episode of the Pokemon anime.
That's right.
Stand
Showdown at the
alone,
Poke Corral.
feeling your sting down inside me. I'm not dying for it.
And now, Alex, we're about to get one of the most jarring changes that the English dub made in this movie.
It's a good thing the dub of this movie came out after those episodes, whereas in the Japanese, that wasn't the case.
Who am I? Where am I?
Damn scheduling
Who
issues.
wanted me here? Who wished for me to be
Who am
created?
I? What am
I
I?
curse everything I was born upon. That's why. Not as an attack or a proclamation of war. Against all of you responsible for my birth, I'll strike back. Hence why the movie is titled Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Dun,
By the
dun,
way,
dun,
since
dun,
we're watching
dun,
footage
dun,
taken from the Kanzenban or Japanese release, you notice how it's got
Oh,
the
mate,
Japanese
why is your
music here?
water bad, CG?
That's not the case if you had the
Yeah.
English release.
Yep.
And I am narrating as usual.
Brock, I'm hungry. Hey. All right.
You can wait until your food's ready, Ash.
Hello, hungry. I'm Brock.
We miss you, Rachel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like, now I'm starving. I thought you said you were hungry. Make up your mind. Who are you?
Misty, darling, those are synonyms.
So for this charming fellow here, or Damon, when I was pitching for or writing some parts of the script, I ended up pitching the idea that this guy would actually come off as quite a gentleman and honestly say, "Hey, oh, by the way, hey, just so you know, when I'm losing, I usually have a tendency to cheat."
Okay. Oh, and a little fun fact about that trainer. He speaks English in the Japanese version.
Oh, neat. You know, when I'm losing, I have a tendency to win.
It's that remix you hate so much. This is jarring. This is jarring because we have the Japanese theme song. We have the Japanese theme song subtitled here, but with the English theme.
I don't need the dance remix of the Pokemon theme.
How that's inside. Pokemon.
Jason Page's original theme is a masterpiece, and it didn't need to be
It's my
changed.
destiny, Pokemon.
Oh, you're my best friend.
In a world we must defend.
This played when the theme played when Ash fought Leon, and it was amazing.
Also, hi, Don fan.
I'll teach you Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, this was the anime debut for Don fan.
Catch 'em all.
Who is an awesome ground type, by the way.
Yep. You're persistent under that girl's
And it's the evolved form of
Never challenge along the way. With courage, I will face
Matching!
every day to claim my rightful place.
Squirtle.
I don't need this Backstreet Boys ass cover of my fucking favorite Pokemon theme.
And you want to know something? That's not even the Backstreet Boys at all.
I know, it just sounds like somebody trying to do a
fucking
bad impression of them.
bubbles.
Fucking bubbles!
No, it's my destiny, Pokemon. You're my best friend in a world we must defend. Our hearts so true. Your powers flew. You teach me, and I'll teach you, Pokemon.
And
Hey,
think
that's
this version
cheating.
was sung by Billy Crawford, I think. I just
I
looked it
don't
up.
like this one. I have this soundtrack somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah. If we ever get around to finishing that script, I'm gonna have Ash say, hey, when he says, just so you know, when I'm losing, I have a tendency to cheat, and then Ash will reply, that's okay, when I'm losing, I have a tendency to win. That
Hold on, I gotta actually look.
That doesn't make any
Team
sense.
Rocket.
It doesn't have to.
And of course, 4Kids doing their own cover of Team Rocket's Secret Strategy. That's their version. Because we're hungry.
Oh,
We've
so that
got
charming
to-
fellow was called Raymond in the dub.
Ah.
Hello there, good sir. I've heard great things about you.
Yeah,
young
you
man.
tried
You're
to
the
kill me.
You're the famous Ash Ketchum of Pallet Town. Yes, I am Ash. Oh, smashing. Then, and I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. Wait, did you say the B word? No words are not
Did
welcome
you
in
say
my house. He means
Battle!
that a forbidden word. No, it just gets him riled up. I accept your challenge. Ash, did you just teleport? I saw nothing. Brock, you didn't open your eyes.
Brock,
That's
you never
my
see
secret,
anything.
Misty. See? They're never open. This was written back. I wrote that back in 2022.
Wow. Hey, Dragonite!
Make sure to add the stuff we've been
love that
doing
adorable
to that
No,
as we
I'll
go.
link you to the messages, is so you'll have. Oh,
Okay.
anyway. Okay, but just a fair warning: when I'm losing, I do cheat. What? And then as the theme from this you hate so much plays, like, no. Wait, what do you mean no? No, this remix is shit. If we're gonna do this, we're doing it right. By right, you mean I'm gonna sing it. Okay, your funeral.
Yeah, she's very cute. I want to have babies with her. She can violate my rights.
All of a
Oh,
sudden, it
God.
becomes Star Wars.
Yep. Oh, and one other thing I wrote for this back in 2022 was I may not have a cool nickname for my Pokemon, but I've got one that'll blow your socks off. In case you haven't noticed, I don't wear shoes. In reference to Mewtwo. No.
So I can gawk at that girl? Because I like
They'll
pretty
still
girls
blow
who are
your
older than
socks
me.
off. Charizard, I choose you.
Well, it's all right. It's all right.
All right, I'm up.
This next
better be a
attack
good-
will buy you socks, and then it'll knock them off.
Oh, God. All right, I'm up. This better be a good... Hey, you. Yes. Are you strong? For some reason, I sense a similar emptiness in your brain, except... Charizard? I didn't say start. Okay, so you're pretty tough. Where did you even get this one? From an abusive trainer who would have left him to die? How? Well, no more flashbacks. Now, allow me to introduce my stadium. Here is where we will settle things between your Pokemon and my clones. You have a stadium? Yes, I have a stadium built by my psychic powers in which I manipulated the materials from
Why is
around
that
the
one
world to
green?
make it. That wasn't the joke I was going to lead into.
I know.
Oh, with the laboratory that you stand within. You have a stadium? Are you by any chance related to Derek Zoolander? My mommy tells me that Dad left and never came back. Sometimes I ponder the inane nature of humans.
Oh, this
What
is
even
Dragon
this
Ball Z.
conversation? Yep.
This is a Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan transformation reference here. Ah.
Oh, by the way, even though pretty much all the music is replaced in the dub, 4Kids did actually use some of the Japanese music in Season 2 of the dub.
Oh God, we're gonna get one of the most jarring changes in this dub.
And also, a good amount of the dub music would end up being used in the show too.
David, you remember that that harbor lady who speaks bullshit, right?
Yes, the one with the accent.
Yeah, this would be a case of
I think that might have been Michael Hagney's voice, the Raticate trainer.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Hi, Spiro.
AKA the superior Kanto bird.
Even Emil would agree with that.
Oh God, here it comes, guys.
Now, all of the...
My name is Voyager. And then
In the English dub,
Officer
I should have
Jenny,
been played by
after this
Kate
whole
Mulgrew.
monologue, in our abridgment, after this monologue, Officer Jenny would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, woman?" And we'd have a disclaimer that reads, "Not making this up," or rather, a disclaimer that reads, "Actual dub dialogue."
Yep.
Now, I didn't understand any of that.
And this was during the
But if
4Kids Taj era.
But if all of the boys who are under the age of 12 could meet me in the back.
Buddy, you've got a Pokemon that isn't a water type.
We certainly had an interesting image of Nurse Joy there.
Wow, she looks like all of the other Nurse Joys we've ever seen.
Wait a minute. Nurse!
I've seen her at
Joy!
every single Pokemon Center ever made. Because all Nurse Joys look alike.
Oh, and Mewtwo would end up reading
Brock,
the mind
are you
of
racist
Brock.
against Nurse Joys? No, I'm racist towards
You saw
them.
that. You saw that with Gyarados' lips.
The blue-lipped Gyarados moment.
Yep.
Let me throw handcuffs. I wanted to actually suggest that we just have a bunch of JPEGs of handcuffs flying at them. And as Officer Jenny just throws them like she has a machine, like they're a machine. What the fuck are you saying, woman?
Good luck to all of you. In the Japanese, I am praying for all of you.
She just chucks handcuffs into the ocean. Maybe you should have thought about evolving them beforehand instead of
And
carrying.
I don't even have any
heavy
water
Everstones.
Pokemon. Well, at least not yet, anyway.
Alex, you don't want to know what they
This is
changed
not
this
the
to
least.
in the remake.
Yeah,
It's nowhere
in the
near as
remake,
Did
it
they
was
memorable.
just
pretty
use
cringe.
Jesse's enormous ass as a flotation device?
I wish. No,
Why am I stuck in front of the boat? Are you trying to kill
God,
me?
Minnesota
Fucking damn it.
Vikings is only in the dub.
Yep. Apologies to Minnesotans everywhere.
No. Apology is to Minnesota Vikings fan. I see a hoe right in front of us. Hey, I'm talking about Jesse.
A hoe with an ego problem. But it's funny. And we're so. Make it double.
Missed. Who? Jesse, I think they're
that was the
talking
only
about
piece
your
of
pussy.
music
You
they
need
might
to
have
take
kept.
some
I
more
could
showers.
Be wrong. It could have just been a replacement track. So again, I could be wrong on that.
I'm surprised that she didn't use Starmie for this, but then again, if Mega Starmie existed, holy shit.
I think this would have been around the time where she left Starmie and Horsey back at the Cerulean Gym.
Yeah, but just imagine if she had Mega Starmie.
Yeah.
Mega Starmie just goes all Broly on this movie.
Oh god.
What the fuck is that, and why does it have abs?
And then again, Ash's Krabby would have still been at the lab. Wouldn't have been a Kingler yet.
Squirtle must be really fucking strong.
Yeah.
It's a shame it never evolved into Wartortle or Blastoise. It's a shame.
Really is, because you'd think it fucking Charmander got to evolve.
Yeah. And everyone loves Charizard, even if he's a bit overrated, but I still like Charizard.
Roar?
He's my second favorite Pokemon behind Pikachu.
I don't know why you like either of them.
Because they are
Well,
the
I actually
best.
like Charizard more, but
Oh, mate, why is your Doom Fortress bad CG?
And the CGI was done for the Kanzenban version, I think.
Yes.
Because they made changes after the theatrical cut. The Japanese theatrical version.
Yes.
You can actually go and find info on that on Dogasu's website. Togepi, you adorable little bugger.
Help me, Pokemon trainers. You are my only hope.
Yeah.
Because I like Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny.
It's a shame
Because
Officer
I want
Jenny
to have
only
a
has
bachelor
eyes for
party
Ash.
with all the Joys and Jennies. Hey. It's kind of ironic how Eric Stewart's Brock voice is kind of like Shaggy Rogers without the crack.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think he sounded his best in the first 4 to 5 seasons.
You know, when he sounded like this.
Okay, so this was something that one of one of the buddies that we were working on this with came up with. Mewtwo's escape scene, Mewtwo's helping to live and learn. Mewtwo! Hey, Mewtwo, apologies. I was busy listening to some tunes. We got a job for you. It was to unplug your suit and come to the kitchen. Breakfast is ready. Ooh, Wednesday, Bananarama Pancakes Day. Yeah, we kept calling you.
Venus.
I kind of ate it all.
I'm
Brought
a
a banana.
fire.
But you'll have
Your
Your
desire.
desire.
What? Don't worry, we still have poffins.
Yeah, Puffins didn't exist until Gen 4, buddy.
That's what hindsight is for.
Yep. Damn you, hindsight!
Bleh. Oh, and here's another one I came up with.
I
for an
sound
earlier
like
bit.
I'm monotone like the Star Wars prequels.
Our story would be like, "Welcome to New Island with open bar." What's a bar? Forgive him, he's too stupid to notice things. My simp senses are tingling. Oh dear God, no! What is a simp? You're the missing
Yeah,
Nurse
Brock, it
Joy.
was.
God damn it, Brock. Were we looking for her? Looking for who? I have no idea what you were talking about.
I might
Now, if
while
you'll
you
just
do
follow
all's
me,
bad
my
CG.
master's awaiting you.
Oh, you'll be seeing a lot more bad CG, Alex.
Yep. And Brock's like, I'd follow that ass to the pits of hell. Of course you would. Brock said a no word. Why am I in love with this retard? Misty thinks.
Ah! But Jesse, are we gonna swim up that thing? But I can't swim like that! Oh God, please kill me!
Oh,
So,
I miss
yeah.
Maddie's Meowth voice. We all miss you,
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yep. Team Rock, both dubs for Team Rocket, its crew are down to one member each.
Yep. Eric Stewart for the 4Kids era, and sadly
Knotts.
Michelle Knotts for the TPCI.
Now, who's this guy?
That's a Pidgeot!
Yeah, they're completely different. Why does that guy
Yeah.
sound familiar? I can't place his
That was
Oh,
voice.
you
Ted
mean
Lewis.
the Cool Trainer guy? Yeah, that's Ted
Yeah.
Lewis.
Okay, that's why.
And that guy, that's the
Carter
late James
Cathcart?
Carter Cathcart. Yes.
Oh, that was depressing news.
Yeah. Regardless of what you thought about his scripts in season 5, he was there since day one. And he did have some good voices, like, hey, his voice for Gary's iconic.
Oh, great! The lights are down. Oh,
But nobody's home.
and And for this line, for this bit, we had, "Behold, the world's greatest Pokemon master, as well as the most powerful Pokemon in the world." Oh,
Behind Mega Rayquaza.
and you just suddenly hear Arceus make a loud sneeze, just like, "Achoo! Achoo!"
Yeah,
And
you'd only be
Fergus,
second strongest Mewtwo. Well, if you
And
have
Fer-
a Mega anyway.
and Fergus,
Closely
as there-
behind Mega
there would be
Rayquaza.
like, and Fergus, there would be like,
The fuck is this bullshit? There's no way a Pokemon can be a Pokemon trader.
"I'm sorry, I don't believe I asked for your shallow opinion."
All right,
never-
Skull Kraken, use
I kind of had the feeling like somebody's following me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
And
I
I
have
can't
no
get no
privacy.
privacy.
I'm naked anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Hello,
Pokemon are
Skull
naked
Kraken.
anyway.
Do something. Fine, Gyarados, use Hyper Beam.
Huh, I thought it'd be a little bigger. Oh well.
Gyarados, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have known better. I should have known better than to be a fucking weeb.
See, I already knew that about you since I read your mind. Wait, you can read minds? I find it hard to believe you've never encountered a psychic-type Pokemon before.
Find it hard to believe that you have a mind.
You'd be surprised.
In hindsight, should
Love
have
how they
seen-
speak in unison.
In hindsight, should have seen that coming. Allow me to demonstrate, starting with this simp drooling over my slave. Sorry to disappoint you, but her breasts aren't as big as you desire.
Damn it.
So you have feelings for one of your companions, and yet you've never bothered to say a goddamn thing to him? He's dense.
Yeah, you have a lot of water type shit. You have a Nidoqueen.
By the way, Damon, what Mewtwo shudders at is the enormous vacant in space in Ash's head.
Oh god.
I'm just picturing the roaring wind sound from Undertale playing when he looks in Ash's mind. The one that represents
did
the
I
void of
just
a
see?
destroyed world.
And even though Nidoqueen's not a water
what?
type, it can learn surf.
Yep. There's nothing there. It's like the inside of your mind is a never-ending
Nurse
void of
Joy!
sheer stupidity. How in the
Now
hell
you'll
did you
excuse
get
me,
this
I
far?
need to go change my pants.
I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this medical student.
Now, Nurse Joy, how about you come with me to dinner tonight and I can show you around?
Okay,
you're
that's
too
actually a
young for
fairly
me.
decent shot there.
Yeah, it was.
Funnily enough, not only did Nostalgia Critic review this movie twice, Suede reviewed it with Linkara and the deceased pedophile known as Juwario, but also Bennett the Sage reviewed this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he also reviewed Digimon the movie after this. He did, however, compliment Digimon for actually bothering to end. At least Digimon Adventure.
They're so cute.
James,
Of
like,
course, my
that's
blushing
cute.
makes sense in Japanese.
That enormous ass just activated it.
Jesse.
Ah! Oh God, I'm being assaulted by a machine! Ah!
All of a sudden, Star Wars Episode 2. 3 years before Star Wars Episode 2 happened.
Wait, did we unnecessarily rip off something that didn't exist? And I lost parts of my hair follicles.
Shut the fuck up, guys.
Wow, the dub was actually accurate with that one.
Minus the whole
Wow, that is
naming.
the fastest cloning I've ever fucking seen.
I mean, there are rewrites, but there are some things that are a little close.
Oh my Arceus! I don't think I said that unless I used a live diary.
Wait a minute, the boss funded that?
Yet doesn't even fund us.
We're failures, Meowth!
So in case you were wondering, Damon, I would be voicing the little Mewtwo while I would then transition over to Alex's voice.
That would make sense.
I just
After
still
all,
love
I
the
can do a really good Dan Green, which is close
The
enough
I
to
thing-
love these
Mewtwo.
three idiots.
and the thing is that
This is a decent example of the translation sort of reformatting what words are being said, but generally still keeping the same excuse me, information across.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, did you not see what I did to that Gyarados? What makes you think this pre-evolve stands a chance?
Yeet!
See how effortless that was?
Temper.
Is
With
that a
Rickman challenging you.
challenge? I still wish that this movie ended with a big Pokemon battle.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Yeah, we're not getting that.
No.
And we'd have to commission quite a bit of
yeah.
our budget to a unique bit of animation for that to
Yes.
happen if we were to have that in a parody. So no.
Last toy.
How would
After
you look
seeing
at that?
Mewtwo's origin,
It's
these
George
ones
Lynch's
actually
signature
make more
Pokemon.
sense.
Yep.
The final evolutions for the Gen 1 starters are all iconic.
Oh yeah.
Sure. They're like,
I think
wait,
this was
what's that?
around the time when Michael Hagney played Venusaur and Blastoise.
Meow!
I like how they're not embarrassed to be clinging on to each other like that. I guess that's kind of a foreshadowing of the fact that they are romantically involved. Then again, they do spend so much time together, I think they count as common law married.
Yeah, the
Alright, mate, why
Yeah,
is the inside of your Doom Fortress
what I was
bad
suggesting
CG?
for what I was suggesting for one of these scenes that I pitched for this.
That's the lightsaber ignition sound.
That would cut this scene.
Hey, this track would be used a lot in the show for the dub.
the stadium showing itself of would come after Charizard tries attacking Mewtwo in this scene in our version.
Got nicknames in both versions.
Charizard, I choose you!
Alright, I'm up. Hey, you tough?
Oh, Charizard.
And yes,
Charizard, I didn't say start.
And here's the thing, Damon. Charizard would be one of the talking Pokemon, but
Okay.
he's mostly focused on battle.
All right.
Okay, you're tough. They'd be like, wait, but what? But his mouth doesn't move. I'm like, exactly. That's the beauty of it. We don't know how he speaks. He just does because he's just like that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
You sure about that, buddy? Because you look like you're about to underestimate him.
Yep.
And for some reason, Wade and the others thought that Mewtwo was being a hypocrite, when in reality, no. Mewtwo views Pokemon willfully obeying trainers as a lost cause.
Okay,
So that's
both
why
Razor Leaf and Vine Whip were special before the split, and then they were physical in Gen 4. But come on, let's face it, Razor Leaf's the better move in the games.
Yep.
I would have used Surf. And that looks like a withdraw, and it should not have been an attack. Hey, word for word. God, look at how good the animation is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that's one good thing to say about the Pokemon movies. Like, there's solid animation, and voice acting's actually pretty decent if you're watching the dub, great in Japanese. And if you're watching the Japanese version, the music's great. And even the replacement soundtrack by the late Ralph Schuckert is actually pretty decent.
But so, Damon, one thing we were gonna have before the fight even began, we just have the Street Fighter announcer go, "Round 1, fight."
Okay. All right. I sound like a generic villain with this writing.
Yep.
Ow! Ash, kindly get off me, and I think I might have some pains.
Oh,
Stock
there
sound
goes
effect.
Skull Kraken.
Ha!
The reason why I say that at his name, why I called him that, was because Skull Kraken was his Japanese name.
Well, could have been, even though Gyarados is the same in Japanese, but it's pronounced Gyarados in Japanese.
Eh.
Oh god, that's given me thoughts, so to speak, about what a Gyarados would be.
Yeah. And
Yoink.
also,
Gyarados.
Pidgeot, but in Japan it's pronounced Pidgeotto. So basically, Pidgeot. You know how in Pokemon Stadium, Pidgeot's name was pronounced Pidgeot? Because in Japan it's pronounced Pidgeot.
Mudada. Yoink.
Mudada.
Shy! No! That was a gift from a girl I liked!
They who might not ever end up with me.
I still find it funny that some people would try to argue that Ash should have tried to throw hands with Atem, but it would have literally been what we'll see later in this movie. Because some people I'm gonna run up these stairs!
Just keep running up that hill.
Keep running like a meta runner!
And yours truly would also voice Pikachu. Doing my best attempt to do an impression of Otani here. And
Makes
failing.
sense.
Arrgh.
Well, if I ever do a Pokemon anime fan dub or a sound test, I'd keep Otani's Pikachu voice anyway. Because I just don't think it would feel right to replace that iconic voice.
I know.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Scyther!
That's a frickin' Scyther! Even the Japanese version got it right!
Wild Bloom.
How did you mess that up? It's literally right there on the screen.
Sand Slash. Nido
It's a
Queen.
Sand Slash. Oh, and apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Michael Hagney and Norman Grossfeld said that the names were wrong because that was done on purpose. Allegedly, I say. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I remember hearing about that. Not gonna buy that. Not gonna.
And apparently it's
Hey, that
was
looks
so
like a
that the kids
Millennium
could
Ball.
correct it or something. So yeah, the dub basically got Scyther and Sandslash's name wrong on purpose.
Who's that
Oh, hey, another piece of
Pokemon?
dub music
It's
that would make
Ash
it into the show.
Ketchum.
But the twerp's not a Pokemon.
Well, he might as well be if he went in there.
When Pikachu says Pikapi, that means Satoshi. It's kind of interesting how you can kind of understand what Pikachu might say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then that
names.
one movie will just have Pikachu go, "It's because I want to be with you."
Yeah, the one time where he's dubbed.
Ash being a. That was Ash's brain dying as he fell asleep.
And he's walking on all fours.
Meowth, now's not the time for a bad pun! Oh, good Arceus!
Oh
My
god.
Arceus doesn't exist
Oh,
yet,
I've
Jay.
seen enough hentai to know where that would be going.
Way too much hentai!
Bulbasaur.
Either so, Alex, Damon, for an upcoming or what we're gonna have in this upcoming bit, guess what theme I would suggest playing?
What?
If Alex knows my taste in music, he would easily be able to guess this.
Oh, Finger 11.
Fuck no. That wouldn't fit.
It wouldn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're not playing Paralyzer.
Okay.
I'd rather play something like First Time or Drag You Down.
No, I'm talking in a theme from another anime.
Are we talking and from Bleach?
Wow. Oh. Specifically number 1.
Okay.
That actually would fit Ash.
Oh, Psyduck, we love you, you funny running gag. Generic bad villain dialogue. I'd like to see you try.
Ash Ketchum.
That's
All the
almost
balls
it.
and no brains.
Like a tiny feather.
Although we'd have a record scratch just when Ash tries to land the first punch.
He's
Yep,
actually
that's
fucking
me.
doing this, isn't he?
You might be wondering how I got myself in this situation.
Well, rewind the video.
We're not doing that! No!
Masaka.
Mewtwo says.
And you keep your Japanese voice. But you also keep
Mewtwo
your
doesn't even
name.
say anything in the dub here. He's like, over
I'm
there.
silent in that. You think it's a Pokemon, right? Well, it's a mythical. Or an event Pokemon. But I am superior to you in every way. Except I can't learn every single TM. Word for word.
What?
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
In the Japanese version, I kind of have an existential crisis. Like, should I be the one to exist alone? Or coexist? My dialogue is written better in Japanese. I'm more confused, really. Except I'm not attacking myself in confusion.
Whom.
Why do we look off in that shot?
Oh,
No! Was that a... No. You sure about that,
Oh
buddy?
god, now we're gonna have this bit with Meowth. The real ones are real. No matter how much you attack and clash against us, the real ones won't lose to copies. That's what he's saying. Wow.
Because I can translate.
Mewtwo's Shadow Ball doesn't exist yet.
No, it does.
Not until Gen 2, buddy.
Well, here's the thing. Ghost type attacks are still physical.
Yes, that's correct, and don't become special until Gen 4.
Oh god, we're gonna get this scene, which is
Oh
so
no,
cringe
I know
in the
what you're
dub.
talking about. I know. Oh god, here we go.
This song. I don't even know if this was made for the movie.
I wouldn't know either. Yep. Brother My Brother by
I
Blessed Union
kinda-
of Souls.
I kind of don't care because this is ruining the scene for me.
This
Yes.
does not fit the scene at all.
Yeah.
Hell, even the Japanese soundtrack fits better here.
Yep.
Seriously. Even if you've watched the dub, go watch the Japanese version of this movie.
Yes.
It's actually pretty good.
Yes, it is.
And even the original soundtrack's good too.
Look,
In fact, some of
Hitmonlee's
the
a
tracks
fucking
would make its way
fighting
to the
type
dub of
Pokemon.
season 2.
Guys, do you hear unfitting music?
Yes, I hear unfitting music, Meowth. Only in the dub, of course.
Misty, do you hear unfitting music? Wait. Psyduck, try hitting harder! Psyduck! Well, he is a running gag.
This music is so unfitting it hurts.
It really does.
We're
Oh
not
god.
brothers.
Pikachu!
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 The clone Pikachu with a cutesy voice, but is also very aggressive. Not my neck!
Oh, fuck.
Oh!
Oh no. It's so
Psyduck!
horrifying, guys. It's so sad. Pokemon weren't meant to fight. Not like this. What's with
Here's
this
the
fight?
one!
They're
Not
the
like
real ones are
this!
copies. They're all alive. They're all living.
Get ready
beings.
for hypocrisy in the dub.
Yep.
Why does it sound
Retards, you do
completely
that all the
hypocritical?
time.
I'm pretty sure that Pokemon fight all the time. We're really sounding hypocritical in this dub.
I was prepared for trouble, but not for this.
It's like
And now we're sounding like a bunch of hypocrites.
And
I'm
then-
lying. Oh, we're crying for this. And we're also a bunch of hypocrites.
the one time English dub Meowth and the Japanese version interact with each other.
Yep.
Okay, my dialogue didn't match my face. Wait, and we don't have to fight with each other? And
Oh,
I
Jesus
made a
Christ.
pun. Oh, and you keep your Japanese voice too. That is a lovely full moon behind those clouds. And this dub line can probably resonate with some people.
So while Mew and Mewtwo are having a Dragon Ball Z fight, Ash is struggling to get down. You know the
It's
worst
too
part.
high. I think I might die.
You know, Alex. Oh God, we're gonna get this scene from that ends up becoming hilarious if you think about Doug Walker's original review. Oh
The
God,
bitch
even
slap.
Pikachu is getting horribly beaten. Whoop! Ow.
Pika.
Bitch slap.
Stop hitting
Bitch slap.
yourself! Stop
slap.
hitting yourself! Talk about self.
Stop hitting yourself. Pikachu!
God, I miss Veronica Taylor's Ash voice.
Yeah. Ow. So
Still
Alex,
to this day, I miss these voices.
the scene one thing I had in mind for, or like when Ash gets turned to stone, is just Mewtwo having this mega rant about how utterly dumb what he did was. Because he is just not
my friend,
able to comprehend.
might be the dumbest creature I have ever had the misfortune of coming across. And that's saying something. That one never opens his eyes.
Yeah, that's right. Brock's always got closed eyes. For the most part.
Yeah, I never really open my eyes. Except if it's comical.
And yet, you decided, in your infinite wisdom, out of the plethora of options you probably had available to you, to charge in the middle of a beam struggle and think you would survive! You dense motherfucker! And then he just sees Pikachu cry. He's like, oh, and now you've got your Pokemon crying.
And now you made the electric mouse cry. I hope you're happy in your death. You stupid, spiky-haired son of a bitch.
And now the other Pokemon are crying. Look what you did.
And now the tears are floating out. Wait, what the fuck is going on?
Yamera!
Fool. Trying to stop a battle.
Meow.
What are you mewing about, you? Shut up! Oh, now look at that. The Pikachu's coming in.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
Misty?
You'll get
Is Ash
stoned.
dead?
Pikachu should have kicked Mewtwo's ass after this. Imagine
Pikachu was
what
too
that would
worn out.
Imagine what that would do for Pikachu's scaling. He's like the end of his rope at his absolute limit, and he just turns around and he whips that giant cat's ass.
Oh boy, this scene. Ah!
Squirtle!
You know, I would have had it so that Mewtwo was like, fine, I'll do you a solid and save your ass. And with his psychic powers, just restores Ash. Because this is bullshit.
I mean, it was foreshadowed earlier in the movie. I'm not saying that
don't
foreshadowing.
give a shit.
I'm not saying that foreshadowing makes it better, but
This is actually another decent piece of replacement music. It's actually pretty fitting.
why
I believe
are all
the
of their
song-
tears flying directly onto the boy?
I think it's called Tears of Life.
Yes.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside.
Now, even though I've been critical of replacement scores and dubs, this was a different time back then.
dark.
And it kind of feels like there was actual effort put into the composing and even the music editing. Because here you can tell there was some effort put into it.
Yeah, well, it's,
Yep.
you know, it's not one of those, it's not like that one, well, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something. Yeah, it's not like it's a Power Rangers score done by, who was the guy who did all the bad Power Rangers scores? The new guy. Noam Kenyell. That's his name.
And he sang the Code Lyoko theme in English, for Kami's sake!
And then there was one that me and that other guy came up with is like, I see now that the circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift that of life
And
that
in-
determines who you are. Mew's
in the
like,
sub-
bullshit.
In the
Let
subs,
us
he's
never
saying,
speak of this again.
yeah, and in the subs, he's saying, he's like, maybe it's best if we never talk about this.
Don't
And
worry,
Mew's like,
Mewtwo, we'll see you
agreed.
again in a certain special episode. Well,
Yes.
also an OVA, but...
I don't even know if we're doing that OVA. Maybe
Hmm.
before Pokemon Forever.
That might be a good idea.
What about Pokemon 5 ever?
Pokemon Heroes is the name of the 5th movie.
And that would be the last movie under the 4Kids Taj era. Whereas movies 6 to 8 were done by 4Kids in-house.
Yes.
I kind of feel like the 4Kids
I'm going
Taj
where my
partnership
heart
was
will
probably
take
the
me.
peak with their dub of Pokemon.
What the fuck? Although the weird thing is, Alex, I ended up wanting to play it in like a twist. It's where Ash, is because of all that vacantness in his head, actually remembers all of this.
Yes. That would be good.
just to make Ash seem like a crazy person. But then by the end of it, and Ash is like, so
It's just a Pokemon Center, Nurse Joy.
Of course
then
it fucking is.
Not treatment, just a
then Ash-
Pokemon Center.
and then Ash would eventually be like, I wonder if I should
3 girls that I would love to bang.
And then Ash would just be like, I wonder how Serena's doing.
Well, wait a minute. Who's
In his
Serena?
head?
Never heard of her.
No. He has a slot dedicated in his memory for her. Yay!
Wait, is there something in the sky?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, that's not Superman.
Well, why are
That's-
No, it feels
here?
like fire when I'm through your neighborhood.
That's
one
a
thing
big
that-
pink
things
cat.
you would.
That's Mew.
We just went on a whole event. What the fuck is wrong with you
Don't
guys?
you know
Normally I'm
Wayne
the
is
one
coming
who
through?
normally I'm the one who doesn't remember things. What? It
Or maybe he's not. And in the Japanese version, it's a phantom Pokemon.
Well, you saw a Mew. You'll see Mew again. No, wait, I don't. I could be wrong. And now I'm doing my closing narration. And I'm so glad I was brought back when the cast changed. And I stayed there till the end of Ash's journey.
Yep.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise, won't you
Pack your bags and we'll leave tonight.
Take us down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Now
Yeah.
take us home.
Now, James, how the fuck are we getting off of this island here?
I
Now
have
we've
no
got
idea,
more
Meowth. I
unfitting-
think we're
And
stuck.
now we've got more our music that's just us
Just
here for the
random
credits.
shit that Warner Brothers had laying around in the
Yeah, pretty much.
in the vault. Yeah, because I remember somewhere I have this soundtrack, and I remember listening to it, and it was like, oh, this is okay. And then I watched the movie, and I was like, wait a second, those songs only appeared in it for like 2 seconds.
Yep.
And the Japanese ending theme is actually really nice. You might get a little misty-eyed listening to it.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Christina Aguilera.
Why is she here?
Just to suffer.
So, revisiting this
Actually,
movie,
way
it's
too low on the
certainly
beat.
interesting.
Sure is. A good amount of changes to the dub, and also the whole fighting is wrong hypocrisy. And basically a warning sign for things to come from 4Kids later down the road with replacing all the soundtrack.
Yep. And right now, I am currently dealing with a dog with a vicious jawline.
Oh god.
Yes, this golden retriever is very scary.
The doggo.
And now we got this random song. None of these credit themes fit.
No.
Yeah.
At least To Know the Unknown fits. And then there's Weird Al Yankovic's contribution to Pokemon Revelation Lugia, which will be our next Pokemon venture.
Mm-hmm.
However, Alex, I have a suggestion to cap
Yeah.
our
And this song is by Baby Spice herself, Emma Bunton.
Yeah, that's...
Alex, I
Oh,
did
by the
suggest
way-
it.
Go and listen to some of her songs, like What Took You So Long, Take My Breath Away, In a World Without You. Those songs are beautiful. Like,
I had a
Emma's
suggestion,
solo songs are
Alex, to
fantastic.
react to one review of this movie,
Sure.
specifically Suede's review,
Sure.
so we could criticize how poorly aged Wario's presence is.
See, this song was written for a specific scene in the movie and doesn't play in that scene in the movie.
That's stupid! You're stupid! Stop being stupid!
So this scene was written for this song was written for the scene where the Pokemon cry and stop Ash from being a stoner. And
And that song is by Midnight Suns.
yeah. And yeah, it plays for about 30 seconds. It plays for fucking 30
Oh.
seconds and then it goes away.
Okay. Hi, M2M.
Can we get rid of the Doctor, inject 50 cc's of Almighty music down my veins directly
M2M's a
into it.
guilty pleasure. But I will say this, listen to Marion Raven's later stuff. 'Cause
Oh,
her singing with her more mature sound is so much better.
and look, there's post-credit scene that will go absolutely nowhere.
Nope.
Bye, Mew.
Bye.
Bye.
Sayonara.
So anyway, we
I
will
need
see
a
you
raise.
tomorrow.
I need to
Go
adjust the
for-
truss rod on this.
All right.
Yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're doing
Or-
on.
Or on High School Hopes and Love.
Kiss, kiss,
No.
fall in love.
So, Alex, if you Einen are willing to allow us to.
Do you want me to switch over for us to watch the video, or do you want to do that next week?
The video.
Not next week, but yeah. Okay, so, yep, I'll just close that out. And, Kevin, if you'll share that, I can get that.
I will I'll share it. But yeah, this is how Animania opens on Suede's videos. Keep in mind, we are going to have to deal with potential copyright claims because so we're just reacting to this after the movie review, right?
Yes.
Other than okay. So in case you're wondering, Suede linked
off the air, so you know. But that's
so we're just gonna keep going.
we're just gonna keep going. Why the fuck not?
Okay. Hold on.
I recognize so many of these faces.
I had to go searching for on the Internet Archive for this.
Jolly good, Jeeves. Wait, what the? Pokemon MMO! Woohoo!
Pokemon MMO never happened.
Sway, you are never gonna believe what I got in the
Hi,
mail.
Linkara.
A new copy of the Pokemon MMO.
Nope, it's the shiny new reviewer's copy of the Pokemon... Wait, what?
I got one too!
Awesome! What version did you get?
I got South. What did you get?
I got West, and Juwario actually got East. I think they're releasing them like one...
I'm trying to
per
see
region or
all the
something
stuff
like
that's
that.
on Linkara's shelves back here, but the video is such
You
low
want me to
resolution.
pause?
Oh no, all I can identify is that he's got one of the Lord of the Rings and one of the Alien vs. Predator films. I think he's got the Star Wars films. No, those are MGM discs, I think.
That's right.
Oh, it's a DS Lite.
DS on, will it?
Oh, it will. I just said that to get the fans off my back. Let's do this!
Awesome! Holy crap, this is amazing. The character creation mode's better than Skyrim.
I know, and they really pushed the DS mic to the
Oh wow, you shaved off a couple of pounds and several inches of height.
I don't know. He's
Yep.
inside the starter town.
Hey, you guys, you ready to explore? This is so awesome. I hear the battle mechanics here are better than Monster Hunter.
You're funny, Juwario.
Hey J-Dubs,
No,
do you mind taking the...
Judge me.
It's not a matter of judgment, Juwario. It's a matter of my brain having to shift gears
Rest-
without the clutch.
rest in piss, Juwario.
Kindly remove part of one of your X chromosomes and meet us back here, please.
Fine.
Well, hello there. Are you a boy or a girl? I can never tell.
I'm a boy.
So
Right, let's go off on our own Pokemon.
So Suede here is a New Zealander.
Look, mister, do you need a timeout? Attention, trainers. Holy shrimp,
Yep.
what on earth is that?
This definitely wasn't part of the show.
I am the great and powerful admin. Welcome to the
Oh, this
I
is
am
a Wizard of
Oz.
Oz parody.
of the Pokemon World MMORPG.
Oh, this is so cool.
Silence! Each of you has been handpicked by the almighty Pokemon Company USA to represent your country
What?
in assuring the quality of this product.
I'm from Colorado.
Well, you might as well be from Japan. In fact, you, Juwario, were chosen for your extensive liaison between American and Japanese entertainment. Your insight into Japanese culture, coupled with your ability to speak English, will suit our purposes nicely. You, Linkara, were chosen to
I have not seen a single review of Justin Carmichael's.
I used to watch him a long time ago. I remember thinking, you know, it was a real shame when he died.
Let's
and then...
not hire Lewis as for writing because Alex,
Now,
if I
on the-
may,
Well, on the one hand,
Alex.
hang
I?
on. On the one hand, I'm setting you up. His plot for his show is all right. On the other hand,
I'm the Lightbringer. I'm the fucking universe.
Not the hope of the universe, sadly.
I am the light in the darkness. I am the hope of the universe for all those who cry out for peace.
No,
My name is
Alex.
Son Goku, and I am a super sandwich.
No, Alex. I am the light of the hope of the universe. I am the creature of the night.
Ally to good, nightmare to you. Wait a minute, that was a really cringy line. Can we do that again?
No.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Silence! We have prepared for you a new milestone in the Pokemon experience. Behind this wall lies a completely revamped real-time battle system and a truly organic multi-part storyline with the choice of being either a Noble League member or part of a sinister team. One-on-one battles, group battles...
Why would you want to be a part of any team? Any sinister team?
That doesn't suck.
Same reason why you'd want to play the Horde in World of Warcraft.
Huzzah! Wait, what was that?
Prove ourselves.
This is why I'm not into MMOs.
Chosen above others.
Excellent lampshading, Linkara. Keep it up. You must prove to us that you aren't just fanboys looking to shout first in the comments.
Oh, but I already did that.
You must prove that you love Pokemon enough to criticize it, if required, for the greater benefit.
That's easy.
And just how do we
No,
do
that's
that?
easy. Everything sucks. Everybody's fucked and everything
That would prove
sucks.
to be an impossible task.
We review Mewtwo Strikes Back and we're out of here.
Guys.
What?
You did notice the S he put at the end of that sentence, right?
No.
All of the movies.
All of the movies.
Oh!
Behold the first trial. Pokemon, the first movie. Mewtwo vs. Mew. The ultimate battle.
Before we get started on this, let me state categorically for those who haven't figured it out. I love Pokemon. It's one of the only...
Hey, look at those
Pokemon
commercials.
that continues to this day. As you saw in Linkara's Electric Tales of Pikachu review, I still have my Game Boy Pocket and Pokemon Red that I received before we even knew that there was 151st Pokemon. I also have Yellow, Silver, Fire Red, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, and White. I got an Arceus, or Arceus, or Arceus, or whatever it is it's called for Christmas, and I own the first 2 seasons on DVD. It's my favorite guilty pleasure, and it's not even that guilty. Pokemon seems to have gotten a jab of popularity recently, to the point that there's even a dedicated page to it on Memebase, right next to My Little Brony. Even the Nostalgia Critic couldn't ignore its popularity, and one of his...
And then eventually Nostalgia Critic would redo his review of this movie with a much more open mind.
That he wasn't a fan, and approached the movie as a stranger to the fandom. I suppose that's why you didn't invite him?
Correct.
Well, I'm actually glad for this opportunity, as I'm also a fan from way back. I've kind of given my spiel on Pokemon on my aforesaid comic review, but as a recap, I'll just say that the anime got me hooked, and although my heart will always belong to Power Rangers, there's always a soft spot for
Hey, when's the
Pokemon.
next history of Power Rangers coming out, Lewis?
You hacked into it so you could use Bulbasaur in the story mode, you sly dog.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Are we quite finished?
Wait, I still need to say how I got into Pokemon.
Nobody cares.
We don't
Justin.
care.
I love Pokemon, and I probably got the most unique start out of all of us. I was working at a hobby and game store, and my boss asked me to check out what the deal was with Pokemon because he needed to know if he should stock up on the Pokemon trading card game when it was released. So I went out, got Pokemon Red for the Game Boy, played the game over the weekend, and when I returned on Monday, I said to him, "You better buy as many of these cards as you can." And so it came to be that we were the only store in Colorado that still stocked Pokemon cards after all the other stores had sold out. I even started a little club where I made translations of the Japanese cards and slid those translations into card protectors so they could play with the latest cards. I made my own gym badges and gave them out to the kids that beat my gym leader decks. I usually just let them have the Boulder badge if they knew the rules, but after that, there was no mercy!
Sure.
You've achieved a higher plane of nerd, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I achieved it in the late 90s.
Let's not let... We shouldn't have let Justin near kids.
Look, do you want to play this game or not?
Yes, sir.
Then let us begin.
Life. The great miracle.
Oh, lovely. It's not even in the correct aspect ratio.
Open on a surprisingly deep opening narration, which, if you came into the film knowing the...
Guys, I'm sure you noticed something immediately wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Why is it...
This isn't just a feature.
Why is it 4x3?
It's quite
I thought that the 16.
Oh, right, because...
by this point.
Dark sounding plot.
Yeah.
Whether it goes there or not,
And they...
we'll have to see.
Oh, it went there in the Japanese version, right, JW?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what are you guys on about?
Well, take a look. Continuing the opening sequence, we see some scientists who want
Oh,
to
there's
clone the world's most
16.9.
powerful
Why?
Pokemon.
Why was
Okay.
that in the wrong
Doesn't
aspect
exist
ratio?
yet.
But isn't there an entire ancient mythology devoted to him in the Pokemon
Shut up!
world?
Shut up!
There isn't.
Shut up!
Okay,
By the way,
Wait, what?
Internet Archive has the Laserdisc version of this movie.
Yes, yes, it does.
Him Mewtwo. Very creative.
The main scientist looked like he was designed by Osamu Tezuka.
Hey, you could almost say the situation is a reversal of Astro Boy, seeing how the creation hates the creator rather than vice versa.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Mewtwo, of course, breaks free and wreaks royal havoc on the lab stationed on a remote island because he's upset at being created solely for others' experiments without any regard for his feelings. And then he kills them all.
Oh, you mean he sends them to the Shadow Realm?
No, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, he kills them. Cold-blooded murder on a grand scale.
But this is Pokemon. It's a kid's show.
Oh, you have no idea where the Japanese kids shows can go.
Oh, I recognize that, but this was localized by 4Kids. They can't.
Well, okay then.
So the opening's pretty dark.
Yeah.
But not as dark as it was before 4Kids changed it.
You're kidding.
Then there's the heartbreaking conclusion to it all, when the earlier clones fail and leave him alone one by one, until finally the daughter tells him he's more than just
We
a
appear
clone.
to have lost
He's his
internet
own
connection.
person,
Don't worry,
which
I'm
further
recording this
explains why he
locally.
revolted at the lab when he woke
Wait,
up.
what?
But that would have been awesome.
That's-
I know!
What happened?
No, we're fine. We're fine. Just keep going.
Okay.
So existential dilemmas focused on what you are born into versus what you can become, and the heartbreak of losing a loved one is too much for kids to handle, but clear mass murder just because you're angry that no one likes you is A-okay?
Because
Yes.
heaven knows we never got the pain of losing a loved one or fate versus choice pushed onto us in our childhood. Lion King, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, people can be dumb.
So, Mewtwo's his own agent now, right? Nope. Post-slaughter, he's met by the financier of the Mewtwo project, Giovanni, villain of the entire TV series, 2 of the games, and the only Italian in the Pokemon universe.
So the only Italian is a crime boss.
Could have been worse.
That's true. The Japanese aren't exactly known for their sensitive portrayal of Italians.
Hey, it's me, Giovanni. We're gonna start some serious business, you and me. But first, we're gonna have a pizza pie. Then we're gonna shout a lot and drink a red wine while you pizza the living ragu at whoever
I mean, the Italians don't really care. Everybody loves Mario.
Linguini.
Yeah.
Ferrari. Mussolini.
Okay, Buster, you can stop right there.
Horrible stereotyping aside, that's pretty much exactly what happens. Mewtwo, who had only just finished wiping the blood off his hand, or thingies, from slaughtering an island full of scientists for only wanting to use him, agrees to be used by Giovanni for Giovanni's own ends.
Wait, what?
Well, you know, to be fair, Giovanni does say he wants Mewtwo as a valuable ally rather than just a weapon or as an experiment.
Yeah, but Mewtwo's psychic. Shouldn't he be able to see past Giovanni's deceit?
Good point.
But wait, that must mean Giovanni has psychic powers too!
My God!
Mind you, you don't need to be psychic to see where all this is going. Mewtwo fights for Giovanni for a while, wearing one of the coolest armor suits I've ever seen.
And of course, it's the 4x3
Pokemon
crop
and
version.
generally acts like,
Yeah.
well, a puppet, let's be honest. However, Mewtwo and all his
Whereas these movies were actually produced in 16:9.
Giovanni comes out
Yep.
and says it for no reason.
It took until Viz Media to give us a proper Blu-ray release for some of these.
As equals. You were created by humans to obey humans. You could never be our equal.
Dude, that never happened.
Yet it's kind of ironic because the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z movies were produced in 4x3, but intentionally cropped to 16:9 in Japan.
Using him for his body, and he just gets a slap on the
Hey,
wrist?
Mewtwo did destroy the facility, though.
Yeah, but for a man of his money, that pretty much is just a slap on the wrist, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess in the crossover episode of the anime, which was a stroke of genius, by the way, Giovanni did seem more mildly put out than devastated. I wonder what's on Mythbusters tonight. So Mewtwo heads back to the island of his origin and birthplace of the indestructible picture frame, and swears vengeance on everyone.
I will find my own purpose and purge this planet of all who oppose me. human and Pokemon alike.
Hey,
At least Christopher Neal didn't write this script because he's in
In a
Texas.
distant land, I, the great Mewtwo, unleashed an unspeakable evil upon the world. But a foolish Pikachu dared to oppose me.
Misty?
What the fuck?
Did someone try to steal my monologue? Because whoever tries will be doomed and flung into
No!
the
No, I hate this!
like
I hate it!
pathetic samurai.
And of course,
I hate
the
it
battle
so
ends with
much.
Pikachu giving one of his mighty thunder attacks, defeating all 3 Pokemon at once. This is odd, considering Golem is part ground type, so electric attacks shouldn't.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but this is
But, of
Ash's
course, all
Pikachu we're
Pokemon
talking
fans have
about.
come to accept that Ash's Pikachu.
Yeah.
Ash's Pikachu can't
Electrocuted a
defeat.
Geodude and
Ash's
Oh,
Pikachu can't
wait,
defeat
who's this
Quagsire.
watching our heroes?
Quack!
It's Team
Quagsire.
Oh, it's
Quagsire.
lovable
Or in
villains
Season
every
8,
minute is
Quagsire.
Something so endearing about their constant idiocy. Anyway, they're watching the twerps with an eye out to steal Pikachu for no satisfyingly given reason. Pikachu is pretty much Moby Dick for Team Rocket.
That's a good edit.
I can cook something.
With this Millennium Frying Pan that I keep clenched between my buttocks.
Well, she does have a generous enough ass to do it.
8 of my 9 lives.
It appears.
Well, at
Pikachu
least
has
it's
been
not a
watching
drying
through a hidden
pan.
camera attached to a Fearow, although I'm not entirely sure how he's getting these side shots. He sends Ash a message to come to his secluded island
Hey,
for a
Lewis,
tournament.
Do you want to go back and remove that fucking inhalation?
Nope.
Unlimited hologram technology, and they still have to tick a yes or no box.
Do you love me? Check the box. Yes? No.
So they set off immediately to the island, only to find that the ferries are closed because Mewtwo has been controlling the weather.
Why
My
would he wanna do
God.
that if he only wanted to test out the battle ability of the Pokemon?
All I know is Rayquaza's gonna be ticked.
Come back
Yeah.
here, or I'll place you under arrest.
Stop at once, or I'll throw my handcuffs at you.
Yeah, the reason why is because Rayquaza wasn't created yet.
Handcuff mon,
Yeah.
go!
Yeah, Alex, now you see where I got the idea of just Officer Jenny chucking
Reckless endangerment is okay as long
handcuffs
as you're
at
following
people.
your heart.
That's a pretty good
To your
idea.
Death. It's the only way you'll be a Pokemon master.
Good luck.
Everybody wants to be a master.
Looks
Everybody
like
wants to
Ash
show
and
their
company won't be
skills.
able to make
Everybody
it
wants to get there
until-
faster. Make their way to the top of
A
the
Scandinavian stereotype appeared.
Each time
Fun to
you
cross,
try,
baby.
gonna
We
get
take
just a
you
little
yacht,
bit
we
better.
Vikings are used to big
Each
and
step
brave. We
you
get you
climb,
to a new
one
island
more
faster
step
than you
up
can
the
say
ladder.
So
It's a
I love
whole
the
new
third-
Make it through the
world
storm.
living.
But a canoe manned by
I love the third
50
movie's
Digimon
rendition of the
Dragonite
Pokemon Johto theme.
It's a whole new
Cute.
way to see.
Those aren't Vikings. It's Team Rocket.
They're not Vikings! This is totally the wrong era! Well, after finally making it onto the island, they are met by a mysterious woman. Da-da-da-da!
I knew I recognized that face.
What?
What? Who are you talking about?
Aren't you the nurse who's missing from the treatment center?
Well, give him some credit, he doesn't have any eyes.
The heroes then meet up with the others that made it, who, for champion trainers, don't seem
Good
to
job,
know their
Suede.
Pokemon
Good
very
job.
well.
How'd you get here?
I decided to fly over. It was easy. Hurricane winds are a breeze for Pidgeotto.
Pidgeot!
Sometimes you wonder if 4Kids is even trying.
But now
No.
it's time to meet the big bad. Oh, yeah.
This is the ruler of New Island and soon the whole world. Mewtwo. Mewtwo.
Yo.
A Pokemon can't be a Pokemon master.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh, I was making a bunch of Darth Vader references earlier. I didn't know he was going to do that in
I
this.
think it just killed them. and
I find your lack of faith.
We then cut to Team Rocket
disturbing.
exploring in the background. and-
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to lean. Yeah, I didn't want to lean too heavy into the Star Wars reference. I just was like,
Hey, why the fuck is there a DivX logo here?
On this movie.
What do you mean?
Well, look at the castle design.
When did this
It's
come
got
out?
This whole living organism thing going.
the
for it.
review? I'd have to look into that.
It looks very Geiger-esque and very un-Pokemon.
Well, it is
Yeah,
true,
I actually
and
kind of
there's
like the
this
design of
part.
this being Geiger-esque.
giving birth.
Did Mewtwo design these things? That's pretty gross.
Well, if you go by the inception theory, that kind of makes sense. You know, if you have unlimited time and resources, you make cool stuff.
That's the case. Mewtwo's pretty twisted.
Which is exactly what they're trying to portray.
Ah.
Back where the action is, Mewtwo has decided to challenge the trainers to a match in his huge stadium using his newly born clones and generally being a hypocrite. Enslaving Pokemon is wrong. That's why I enslave Pokemon, to show you how wrong it is. Fighting is bad. Let me beat you to a pulp.
Not remotely close to Mewtwo's stance.
So you hate all humans, and you're gonna destroy us to save Pokemon.
No.
Fuck no.
Your Pokemon will not be spared. They have disgraced themselves.
No, I'm going to kill you
Well, I
and
guess
all
that
of your
puts you on the
Pokemon.
top of your own list, Mr. Big Shot. Well,
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
what the? I can't take this. Juario, you take over.
You see, Mewtwo, a hypocrite is when someone says something and then does the opposite. Man, I'm bad at this. So, after a battle with Mewtwo's clones goes about as well as could be expected, Mewtwo does what should be called his crowning glory of hypocrisy. He catches the trainer's Pokemon in his own Pokeballs.
What are you gonna do with those Pokemon?
I will extract their DNA to make clones for myself. They will remain safe on this island with me while my storm destroys the planet.
Nice little caption.
Yeah.
There goes Alakazam!
Scyther!
Now I know they're not trying. But now that Mewtwo has his clone army and Ash has rescued the original,
I don't care
it's
why you
time
do
for
something
the
like
epic
that.
confrontation.
That's just
So wondering
stupid.
why Mewtwo doesn't just mind
Yeah.
crush everyone and
Because
take their Pokemon.
everybody's
Well, he
gonna
has to
think
make
that
up
either
for it.
you're
And then
dumb or the
write their
characters are dumb,
memories.
and, like, we know
Big
Team
battle
Rocket's
finally
dumb,
gets
but
underway, but
still.
not before Mewtwo finally meets his match. And now, of course, we get the obligatory "it's what's inside that counts" speech.
Mew's got a good point.
What's it saying?
Mew says you don't prove anything by showing off a lot of special powers, and that a Pokemon's real strength comes from the heart.
It's so contrived.
Did they know?
Oh, is it?
What are you talking about?
Well, in the
Wait.
Japanese version, Mew is actually saying something quite different.
The real ones are the true ones. He says that the real ones are the true ones. Hi, Hitler.
Wow.
Anime man.
Hitler was a very, very bad man. Come on, let's face it. No one liked
Thank
that piece
you.
of shit.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
But enough about that. It's time for the tragic battlefield scene.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, would you... Unfitting music, no jutsu!
Thank you.
What up, the American idiot? Playing shitty music over Pokemon.
More physical.
Can you hear the sound of hysteria? Dun, 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 dun.
No,
It's
Def
a living
Leppard's
on
nowhere
my
near
fuck
this fucking
America.
movie.
Oh no. Wait, here it comes.
To
fight. Not like
this.
Not like
Not like this. I sound like Homer Simpson.
Learn to paint
Oh.
the colors of the wind.
Maybe
Don't!
we can all get along.
Of course,
Thank
talk
you,
is cheap,
Linkara.
but Ash is the only one to actually do something about it.
You gotta stop right now!
Pew. Pew. Owie.
Oh no! The cropping on the 4x3 version is terrible!
Yeah, it's a
Losing left
painted
and right in
scan,
the
not
footage.
even an open mat.
Exactly.
Pikachu! Because Psychic.
Oh no, he's dead.
Clear!
And that, kids, is why it's best to watch something in its intended or produced aspect ratio.
Live, motherfucker, live!
Isn't effective against rock. Get Squirtle. Get Squirtle.
Pika, pika.
It looks like all is lost, but then...
Some bullshit happens.
Bring me to life.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside.
Save me!
Call my name and save me from the dark.
Wake me
up!
Bend my blood to run.
Can't wake up!
Before I come undone.
Slave me!
Save me from the nothing I've become.
God, I love Evanescence songs.
Have you guys seen the Evanescence and Friends version of that?
I have not, no.
Oh, God.
Tied everything up a bit better and easier.
That's true. I mean, in the Japanese version, they do say that tears are the key to life, or something like that, but it wasn't really necessary.
Well, regardless of how stupidly it happens, Mewtwo does see the error of his ways and takes Mew and the other clones away to where they can live in peace. And of course, Mewtwo wipes everyone's mind so that they learn nothing.
I may or may not see you in a certain CV special, and I'll also
Oh, yeah.
be
So
played
here's-
by Dan Green. You
Oh, thank you. So here's how I'd handle Mewtwo trying to wipe Ash's mind, and he's reaching out and trying to wipe everybody's brains, and he just gets that fade in. This one's starting in the company logos, yeah, and it just starts fading in that that sound effect of the
First movie. Was it
empty
good?
void. It's just like no.
Did we enjoy it?
No.
It's better in Japanese.
Mewtwo is a major
And this isn't being a weeb. It's just basically, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's like one line that's better in the English version.
It's still cool enough to keep you going, and the nostalgic value alone is worth the
But there's nothing wrong if you like the
I
dub
do
of
like
this
the
movie,
Minnesota
'cause
Vikings
it is
line,
very nostalgic.
because that's like just a funny joke in general.
Not to mention, it's darn funny for its so bad it's good qualities.
So I'd say overall we agree that if you're not a Pokemon
Remember, this was around the late 90s.
review. But if you are a Pokemon fan, it's definitely worth a watch. Just make sure you watch it with a group of fellow Pokemaniacs.
Excellent. You have certainly proved your worth in the first trial. You may now prepare for the next trial. Return here when you are ready for Pokemon 2000.
And if you've got enough money saved up in the bank account,
Yeah, we're not just
try and import an Australian Blu-ray of those three movies.
Destiny?
Well, do you want to make
Or try to go for the Viz Steelbook version of them, because it comes with all of the films on
And I
their
will
own
tell you that the
Blu-rays.
Gold Edition Blu-ray does indeed have the Pikachu shorts.
Oh, nice.
As well as every other release after that. So starting with that release and onward, they do have the Pikachu shorts.
Me and I'll teach you Pokemon.
So, yeah.
Google Plus, yeah.
Yeah, that died.
Google Plus was actually a really good social media platform.
Not like this.
Not like this.
And they left it out to die.
Yeah.
I got so much great
So
engagement
yeah, we'll
on
be back tomorrow with Oron High School Host Club. So until then, you know where to find Alex and myself as well as Damon.
Yes. Yeah, you know where to find me on BitChute at the DJ Brett 12.